Let's go to CB Cotton. She is live with more. It is in early stages of this story, CB, but what can you tell us?
Hey, Bill. Hey, Dana. Good morning. Such sad news that we're learning. So our local Fox affiliate report said the Annunciation Church in South Minneapolis, where this is all unfolding, has a school for students who are in kindergarten through 8th grade. And, you know, the Fox affiliate says that school indeed started on Monday, which makes this really, really heartbreaking. The Fox affiliate also reports that Mass is on Wednesdays at 8:15 local time there, and students were reportedly in Mass at the time of this shooting. I can also tell you that a reunification zone has already been set up for families of children at the school, and right now first responders are on scene are urging families to go to that reunification zone if they have questions. Obviously, you have a lot of parents who are probably there on scene, very worried, anxiously awaiting news on their children. And I want to go to some really disturbing details from the Star Tribune. This is a big publication in Minneapolis who says multiple people who live in the area reported hearing a lengthy burst of gunfire. Some people told the outlet that they heard so many shots fired off. They thought work was being done on nearby homes. And this outlet is also saying police are currently escorting parents and children to the school's basement. They've seen people crying, running towards the scene. So just, you know, a tragedy that's currently unfolding here in Minneapolis. And this shooting appears to be the latest in a string of violent incidents in this city since Tuesday afternoon. Yesterday, another shooting killed one person and injured 6 others. And now, less than 24 hours later, we have this unfolding where parents are potentially waiting to hear some of the worst news of their lives. Again, no confirmed totals on a number of people rather who've been killed, but we are certainly monitoring social media channels, waiting to hear more from law enforcement who are there on the ground. Back over to you.
CB Cotton, thank you. Go ahead and stand by for us. Paul, we just heard CB talking about it there. Also, our Fox affiliate.
This is so heartbreaking what's going on. This is just happening this morning. So they don't even know how many people have been injured, shot, killed. And it sounds like they're little kids. Let's keep watching and see what they're saying.
Fox 9, KMSP in Minneapolis reporting the same. They're reporting that witnesses in the neighborhood heard a, quote, tremendous volume of gunfire. So much so that you heard CB mention that one neighbor thought it was somebody doing roof work on their house. There was so much banging. Again, Fox News has not independently confirming that. That coming from our Fox affiliate, Fox 9 in Minneapolis. Your thoughts on hearing that, Bill?
So once again, I go back to the fact that this is a school that only goes up to 8th grade. And when you're talking about semi-automatic or automatic gunfire, I start to go in my mind, just based on very limited information here, that this is very outside in. It's not a student. It's somebody who's targeting this school specifically. It is a Catholic school. I can't help but have my mind go back to the shooting in Nashville that targeted the Covenant School. We had that shooter in that case, Audrey Hale, seems to have targeted that school for an ideological reason.
Had gone to the school.
Had gone to the school. So do we have something like that here again? Again, that is speculation. I want to be clear on that. If, in fact, the shooter is mitigated here, isolated and contained, shot, wounded, potentially DOA. What'll happen now is you're morphing into the aftermath. You're morphing into obviously dealing with the families, notifications, setting up grief counseling for the students, things like that. But also, let's remember something else. You got a crime scene.
We have this little boy walking out here, being held by his father, maybe an older brother walking along with the mother, and what a traumatic way to start the school year for this community. The school kicked off at 8. The mass started at 8:15, and there's a report that I'm getting here from local media that the shooting apparently started around 8:30 a.m. So, well, everybody was there in place if they were on time.
And Paul, is there anything to be read into here that there's a whole lot of ambulances on scene, but we're not seeing a whole lot of them leave?
Oof, I mean, you could, I suppose. Now, it's entirely possible that those who were most seriously wounded were, like I said earlier, either immediately evacuated to a trauma center, or in some cases, the police won't even wait. Put the kid in the car, and you're out the door. But in this instance, if they're there, you could read into it that they're treating people at the scene, and as a result, they don't need to rush to an emergency room. It's very hard to read the tea leaves on
a whole lot
like that.
obviously happened before the media cameras got up, right?
Exactly.
So there's a lot that happened before these live cameras were up. But what we are seeing now is obviously a lot of ambulances there, huge law enforcement response. We continue to see these parents, appear to be parents, trickling in and leaving the area with their young children, like what you're looking at right here. And you can just imagine how happy those parents are to have those kids flanked with them, knowing that they're okay.
This is sad all the way around, because even if, some of these kids are still alive, they are now traumatized. Every time they go to school, they're going to be thinking, they're not going to want to go to school now. And a lot of these people are going to have some serious issues, and I think the police department needs to do a little bit more with providing some type of assistance to these kids, to talk to somebody, to really get deep into their mind of, hey, how did you feel about this? They need to sit them down, and because they're kids. These kids are not fully developed to be able to handle certain things, especially something like this that's very dramatic and traumatizing. And, you talk about even people that are grown men that go to war and see things or encounter something, and that can trigger something in their mind that traumatizes them. Now we're speaking on little kids, and the parents are coming, picking them up, taking them home to get to safety. But are these parents doing their due diligence of, hey, are you okay? Because these are the kids that, it really change. It can really change their thought process in how they look at life. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Like and subscribe, I would appreciate it. And also stay tuned, because I'll be updating you guys more about this situation. Till next time, peace out, everybody.